In this question, we are told to calculate the moment of the force of 10 Newton about the turning point P. The moment of a force from our previous explanation is the product of the force and perpendicular distance. What do we mean by perpendicular distance? It means the line of application of the force and the line of the distance must be perpendicular to each other before you multiply them. So we need to find the perpendicular distance to the point of application of this force of 10 Newton. It is then we'll carry out the multiplication. So looking at the force of 10 Newton and the distance to point P, we can find out that the line of distance is at 13 degrees to the horizontal. We are now going to resolve the distance of 12 meters to the horizontal component. That way, the distance becomes perpendicular to the force. This is what I mean. If you look at this 12 meters, look at this distance of 12 meters and this 30 degrees angle, the adjacent side of the triangle that could be formed from this is the horizontal component that is perpendicular to this force. So we are just going to resolve the 12 meters to the horizontal component. And if you look at this, it becomes adjacent all over hypotenuse. By the time we close up this point, it becomes a right angle triangle where this is the adjacent. So the adjacent side divided by the hypotenuse becomes will be cos theta, which is cos 30 degrees in this case. And by so doing, we will resolve the 12 meters to the horizontal component. So we can say that the horizontal component of the 12 meter distance is equal to 12 cos theta. 12 is the distance, cos because it is adjacent over hypotenuse. And this is the distance that is now perpendicular to the force of 10 Newton. Now, take note, you must not resolve the distance to be perpendicular to the force. You can resolve, if it is easier to make the force perpendicular to the distance, you can do that. If it is easier for the distance to be made perpendicular to the force, you can do that. What is important is that the force and the distance must be perpendicular. In this case, it was easy to resolve the distance to become perpendicular to the force, and that is why we have done so. So it is not necessarily the distance you must resolve, or it is not necessarily the distance you must make perpendicular to the force. You can make the force perpendicular to the distance as well. So in this case, we have 12 cos theta as the horizontal component of the distance. So we can quickly say that the moment is equals to the force 10 times 12 cos 30 degrees. Cos 30 degrees is root 3 all over 2. In decimal fraction, it is 0.866, but I've taken the surd equivalent. So we have moment equals to 10 times 12 times root 3 all over 2. 2 will go into 2 one time, and 2 can divide 12 6 times. So that we have 10 times 6 root 3. 10 times 6 is 60, and the answer becomes 60 root 3 Newton meter. So this is the moment of the force of 10 Newton about the point P. Now try this simple one. What is the moment of the force of 25 Newton about the point O? Put your answer in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching this video. Endeavor to like, share, and follow our page. Bye.